I'd like to welcome you to a Children's Lighthouse facility. As you can see here, we have a keypad entry that uses thumbprint scanning, and it's in a unique way for parents to check in their children each day. In our front lobbies, we also like to demonstrate our CARES curriculum, which is proprietary to our centers, and it tells you a little bit about the research that we've done behind the curriculum. And now we're going to go take a look at some of the rooms. One of the first classrooms I'll show you is our Infant 1 classroom. This classroom is designed for children who are 6 weeks to 6 months or when they become mobile. We'll come on in. Good morning. We use the Innovations curriculum for infants, and this is an example of our Look What We're Learning wall. Every month this changes. And we show things like the character value for the month is friendship. The color that they're doing this month is red. We are going to do the Incy Wincy Spider as our finger play and as our song of the month. And the theme is talking about big and little. We also have a baby sign that our caregivers work with the children on, and this month they are learning the sign for big. One of the things we're able to offer all of our parents, and especially great for those first-time parents, is the ability to monitor your child while they're in our center. Each room is equipped with 1 to 2 cameras, as you can see up here at the ceiling. And those parents, when you enroll, you're given a special code that allows you to view the cameras in your child's classroom from anywhere that you have Wi-Fi. You can view it from your smartphone, a tablet, your laptop computer, or some other device that may have that enabled on it. We're going to go take a look at one of our toddler classrooms now. This classroom is designed for ages 18 to 24 months. This classroom uses the Innovations for Toddlers curriculum, which is a continuation of the infant curriculum that we use in rooms 1 through 3. We do the same thing, Look What We're Learning, in this classroom. And you can see for this month, they are going to be talking about wheels. And we've got things with a fire engine. It goes with their finger play and their song of the month. The baby sign for this month is going to be juice, and so that's something that our caregivers will work with them. In this room, we also began transitioning the children and starting a learning wall and start doing circle time, really preparing these children for their move into the 2-year-old classroom. We are in one of our 2-year-old classrooms, and as you can see, the children have gone outside for a little while, but the tables are still set up, and this is an important part of what we do at Children's Lighthouse, where we are able to set things out on the tables and let children explore. So when they all come back in, I am certain that they will sit down at the tables and do the different activities, from sitting with their books to doing some of the manipulatives, or some of these smaller hand-eye projects that are going to have them matching things that are black and things that are white. In the 2-year-old room is where we also began talking about some of our self-help skills, such as potty training. It's a very important part of this classroom, and it's part of the way children develop when they are moving from that 2-year-old to the 3-year-old classroom. So you can see we've got some encouragement here behind me, as well as a changing station that our teachers are able to use for those who are not quite there yet. And we sanitize it, and they have a diaper changing procedure that they follow in order to ensure that all of our health and safety guidelines are met. In this classroom, we have a great example of our learning wall that you'll see in all of our preschool classrooms. Every day we have a circle time pattern that our teachers follow, where we talk about things like the calendar, the days of the week, the months of the year, the weather. We also talk about things like the alphabet and our numbers, and depending on the age group, we'll count from either 1 to 20 or sometimes up to 100 or higher. In all of our classrooms, we do have a standard level of curriculum needs or requirements that need to be met, including the learning wall and displays. However, we do allow the franchisees the opportunity to create a warm environment. As you can see in this classroom, we have a cabin theme. So we've got a cabin that surrounds the learning wall, as well as some lovely animals to keep us company throughout the day. Outside every classroom, we have a bulletin board where we're posting information for our parents. On this board in particular, we have examples of our preschool work, the school menu. We also have a scope and sequence, which is going to show how we're going to get our 3-year-olds to learn the things that we're going to be teaching them throughout the fall. And then we also have the lesson plan posted, so for more information, parents can take a look and see that, we're going to be doing some easel art on Wednesday afternoon. We're currently in one of our pre-K classrooms, and we have done some iPad tables here in order to introduce technology, as we know it's an important part of our day-to-day routine. We have some educational apps that children can use, and this is one of the centers that they'll use throughout the day.
There you go, help them out, there you go. Good job. Nice. Let's see if he wins the game. Awesome!
One of our components for the kindergarten curriculum is an artist focus every month. For the month of September, it was Vincent van Gogh. And what this teacher chose to do was get small canvases for each child that they painted on. And then on the back, it's labeled. And at the end of the year, she's going to compile all of the canvases so they have a really great take-home project that'll go all year long. In room 10, we use this room for multiple purposes. This center in particular uses it as a private kindergarten room, and then in the afternoons it becomes the after-school facility for the kindergarten students who may be bused here by our center from the local elementary schools. In other centers, room 10 is used primarily for only school-age children who are here before and after school. As you can see, we have cubbies that will allow for storage for all of the kids that are in this room. And a lot of times they're labeled so a child has that individual spot that they can call their own before and after school. At every Children's Lighthouse, we have 3 different playgrounds. Each are age appropriate for different levels. We have one that is geared for infants and toddlers, one perfect for preschool children, and then one that appeals to the school-age child.